Alright, I'm going to display my team first, just so everybody can see what I'm using. Quickly run through. My experience might be a little bit different since I've got a G16 Ghost Spider, but overall, the effort's fairly easy, in my opinion, with these guys. I've done your standard T4s on all of them. I will eventually upgrade them all to full, since they are the future of the bio raid nodes. So, head into Doom 1, and we'll see where we're going. That's my order. It's up for interpretation at this point. I like Miles in the middle to break chains. Alright, so start focus Merc Riot Guard with Miles' ult to get the disrupt. Everybody should get it. And then you can go do one of two things. You can use the ult to do a bunch of damage to everybody, or you could just ability block, and I usually try to ability block Electro so I don't lose all of my evades. Just use the basic. Does enough damage to get through. Do the special, try to eliminate as much as possible. Don't have to use the special here. However, I find it pretty easy since it's a fast recharge, and you'll have it no matter what at the beginning with the passive that gives 2 ability energy. And Spider Ghost's passive is just devastating. So a couple this one you can really kind of focus almost anywhere. I try to get rid of any taunt and get rid of Scream pretty quick. She can do some damage. And, speed up and heal. But here it's just pretty simple. I just use basics to try to go through everybody. I mean, at this point you're not going to suffer a whole lot of damage. This is probably the worst of it. And I probably didn't play this 100% the greatest, because I let Falcon get his ult off, which is probably the worst thing for this team. Get rid of Electro and finish that up pretty quick. So most people probably heal in between. I'm going to go straight in to the boss node and just roll. I should start off with Miles' ult, which will allow them to heal. They're going to get 50, 60, 70,000 health back. Focus Colossus here with this just to get the disrupt so he doesn't go through and really play a huge burden. And then I'm gonna start and spread defense down. She does just so much damage. I could see somebody running this a little bit differently and running and hitting ability block on Doctor Strange there. I just basicked on him to give him slow so he doesn't carry on. Here, I think you could pretty straightforward just, try to get rid of him. Jessica Jones isn't going to do a whole lot right now because she's going to ult first. You have that ult to deal with, but you have all your evades up. Pretty straightforward. Next wave is going to drop. She attacks, she gets jacked up. At this point, it's a little bit, depends on what you want to do. I'm going to special here with Miles on Electro, and then I'm going to ability block Mordo. So as I gain my evades back, they don't really do a whole lot to me. I'm going to hit Electro again. They're going to evade. Breaks the chain because Miles is, there they evaded. And then, another special here. Rolls right through, a lot of damage. Defense downs everywhere. I'll use another special. Don't really have to. It's not necessary. That was the big one there, is that he doesn't get, Colossus isn't focused. He's, going to take away all the damage that you're going to do. And then for me, my Scarlet Spider's pretty up there. So now I got Peter up, stun Falcon so we don't run into the same issue we did in the last node. Another one, Elsa Bloodstone's back there with the evades. She's can be pretty devastating too because of how bad. But here's the easiest way: is Spider Punk and Trauma. Squirrel Girl can go. She's not a big deal. You can focus elsewhere. There's gonna be no issues. Now this is where Elsa can be a bastard. There's no other way to put it. Try to get rid of her as fast as possible. They can't do anything, so Colossus possibly can taunt now, but everybody's pretty much there, so there's that problem gone. Get rid of Falcon, and now it's just, you can do whatever you want. There's really nothing that's going to stop you at this point from clearing this node pretty quick. I usually do it a little bit faster than this, but I'm slowing down a little bit to try to explain myself and how I do things. This is only lane 1, so people need to understand, that this is the hardest one, but you can still get yourself in a pretty big trap if you don't do it correctly. You still have to double tap. And there you have it.